guys, Scarlet Rose here, and today we are experiencing UK Games Expo for the very first time together. So we are currently in Hall 1, and there's a few things here that we will show you, but UK Games Expo also came out with this little map book, so it's much easier to figure out where you're going around the convention. What is your name and what do you sell?
So my name's Beth. I'm otherwise known as 𝗪𝗪𝗏𝗧, and I am a freelance illustrator and I'm an animation lecturer as well.
And so what is your best-selling item?
So my best-selling item would probably be either my sticker and badge box. I do a bunch of different critters and creatures and animals, or otherwise my hatchery, where you can hatch a little creature and it's one of Pam's friends with a little birth certificate and everything as well.
And what is one of your favourite items?
My favourite item, probably at the moment, would be the washi tape. So I've recently redone my washi display and I've drawn Ham. He's got a little moustache and he's earning his rent, he's tending the wagon, and I love what it looks like and I'm very proud of it.
And so where can people buy your stuff at conventions? Do you have like an Etsy or an online shop?
Yeah, so I've got an Etsy shop online. I have pretty much everything that's on the store. I do prioritise Comic-Cons first, so whenever I do new products, cons get them first for a couple of months and then they will go on Etsy. I also have a Patreon where you can get a new pin every month. That's how I managed to design them all. And you get the pin, and also you get a note from Ham of an adventure that he goes on with the creature. And you get to learn a little bit about the creature and a little life lesson, very My Little Pony-esque in terms of like morals and stories. So that's my little passion project as well.
And how has UK Games Expo been for your stall?
I have loved it, you know. I've never been to UKGE before and I've loved every second of it, and I wish that I was playing games. We've been playing in the hotel afterwards and I've loved every second of it. It's wonderful, I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And as you can see next to me, they're doing a £1,000 giveaway every day at the convention. All you have to do is take a selfie, post it on Instagram, use the hashtag, and they'll give you a raffle ticket. And at 1:30 PM, they will announce who will win the £1,000 to spend on anything in the convention hall. It's great. So we are currently in Hall 2 of UK Games Expo, and we're going to show you what's inside Hall 2, including my favourite stall, which is Apex Legends. With this being my first time at UK Games Expo, I wasn't too sure what to expect. However, I was aware that UK Games Expo is one of the biggest, or is the biggest, board game convention in the UK. In fact, it was actually so big that they said it was going to be bigger than when it was pre-pandemic. So we are currently at the Apex Legends board game stall at Glass Cannon Unplugged. They are the creators of this Apex Legends board game, and they do have a Kickstarter on. The Kickstarters do include some of the characters, Some characters will be coming in expansion packs, and then we have Kickstarter exclusive, which is 𝗪𝗵𝗶𝗍. So around here looks like a little King's Canyon. We've got some supply bins that I hear in respawn beacons. And one of the coolest things about the supply bins is that they do open. And you can put little things inside. But I just think that's really cute for the actual game itself. The person who had painted these are great with details, including, for example, 𝗪𝗵𝗿. These miniatures, if it would let focus, these miniatures are very detailed. And as you can see, 𝗪𝗵𝗿 is doing her little void walk, or void run. And so you can see the blue that is just as she's about to run. That is so cool. The detail on the person who painted this is amazing. You can see a 𝗪𝗵𝗿 portal here. We've got some Bloodhound cards and more cards for the game. The Bloodhound is also extremely detailed too. The miniatures are just so cool. I checked their Instagram recently, which was the 3rd of June, and they are releasing Revenant, Watson and Octane as part of the Kickstarter, so I hope that the Kickstarter does go well, but I am very, very excited for this. So at UKGE, not only do we have free halls, but we also have things going on outside, which we will showcase later, as well as things going on in the Hilton Hotel. So this is a pretty big convention. What is the village and what can we expect to find here?
So this part is what's called a living history encampment, and we are showing off life as it was back in the Viking Age. So that's from 793 to 1066 in this country. And we've got things like people dyeing wool, spinning wool to make cloth. And people are doing like knoll binding, so it's like Viking crochet. And there's also people showing off weapons and how they would use to kill people. And we've also got things talking about what it's like to be an adventurer in real life going on right now, and how fantasy isn't always the same as reality in terms of how many stuff you can carry. And we've got other people making food. So we've had someone making bread all day, and we've had people making butter, and basically it's just everyday life as it was in the Viking period, right at your fingertips.
Now, although I did come to UK Games Expo as a guest, my opinion on the convention is always going to be unbiased, and I am really happy that the convention is at the NEC, because no matter if you are getting the train, the plane, or any hotel, parking up, like there's always access to get into the convention. The access in the convention is great as well for someone who is an ambulatory wheelchair user and a walking stick user. But the outside part was great. The fact that this convention is so big, it's not just in the convention, it's outside the convention. Like, that's so cool. As I mentioned earlier with £1,000 giveaway that they do each day, it's now about 1:10 and the raffle ticket announcement gets announced at 1:30, I believe. And so we're going to go back into the convention, hall 2, and we're going to see if we can win £1,000, and if not, we'll try again tomorrow. Guys, I have just finished playing the first game of the entire weekend. It's a Sunday, but it was a Star Wars game, a fun cook game. It's Rivals, and it is perfect for someone like me who has ADHD. And I've just did a little hyperlapse, which you can see now, but this is great. And it comes adventurous. Nothing comes adventurous. It's great. I also just want to appreciate the dice for this game. It's a kyber crystal, and if you don't know, kyber crystals are what are inside lightsabers. But that is so cool, and yeah, I 100% will be getting this game when it comes out.
This is the Cognitive Merchant, and we make bespoke leather. We make everything from costume armor to dice bags and dice trays. Anything you can think of, we can make it.
So what is the best seller?
The best seller this time around has been our collars and masks. These cat masks are very, very good sellers this year around.
And then what is your favorite item in the shop? They're so cute. And then what was your favorite part about Games Expo?
Seeing all the very cool Warhammer costumes.
Yes!
I've seen a lot of very cool dudes walking around in giant foam suits. And I'm like,
So, what are we up to? Okay, I know what we're up to today. 𝗪𝗵𝗶𝗍 𝗪𝗵𝗲𝗧
We are currently in the board game library where you can go and lend some games to play. And tonight it closes at 4, but we found a Star Wars Rebellion game.
This could be you. These are yesterday winners and the day before. This is their £1,000 haul. I can see them in the audience as well, so they come for second. Now, this is the moment you've been waiting all your gaming life for. Today's winners are going to have to speed run it. You've got 2.5 hours. Do not pass go, do not collect £200. Yeah, you are going to have to, in that 120 minutes, a very short man. You in that 2.5 hours are going to have to go and spend £1,000. So, let me just check. Who's made a list? Volunteer. Oh, there it is. If you haven't made a list, I would get a pen out now and start writing stuff down, eh? Oh, yeah, I don't think you're correct there. So, what time have we got? Lloyd, you've got to watch up there. Can we have a round of applause for Lloyd? Camera and rotating. Lloyd. The OTT team, Richard Denning, the director of UK Games Expo, James, the marketing, Steve Roger in the booth, there you go. Jesus Jerry in the back there.
Jim and Gandalf.
Gandalf, Bobby. And who is it? I can't see, there's a thing in the way. And the guy sat next to me with a t-shirt. Star Trek guy. Are we there? I can't go over it because of that. Are we there? This is it. Everybody got a raffle ticket in. Do not run away, remember, when I call this, in case they don't have an Instagram photo. Oh, and I've got it. I've got two. No, I've got only one. There you go, I've got one. Oh. The colour is white. Oh. Remember the water chain, the white will be coming back. And the number, 2 digits, 80. 80. Do we have a winner? 80. They're not here, we'll call again. You can't win, Lloyd, you're a cameraman. Oh, no. That's 8-0. Don't be game. Oh, you didn't have a picture there. That's not the picture, mate. That is the picture, it's a winner! You got 2.5 hours. hours. Where's Victoria? Where's the Vicky? Come on, girl. Where's the card? She's gone. Oh, just didn't happen to me. This is Victoria. She's going to let you spend 2 hours. Come back to the awards. Thank you all for participating. Thank you all for coming to the Expo. We will see you later, and if we don't see you later, we'll see you next year. Woo!